Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here and welcome to B-Ball Breakdown. Well, we've had a couple of technical glitches, and so as a result, we're going to have to keep our breakdowns to about under 5 minutes. So this will be a two-parter as we show you how Paul Pierce had a lot of problems scoring in Game 1, but then came to play in Game 2 to give them a win on the road and get home court advantage. It's pretty clear right now, watching how Paul Pierce is attacking, that his three-point shot has completely abandoned him. But when he attacks in transition, he gets much better, and those shots that were missing earlier start to fall. Paul Pierce opened Game 1 with a 3 that was pretty wide open. However, he is 0 for 10 in both these games, and he'll have to get on track if the Celtics hope to win the series. You know you're shooting poorly when you can't take advantage of Tracy McGrady guarding you. He gets an open look here and can't make that one either. While Pierce normally averages about 3 pick and rolls a game, here he only had 1 in Game 1, and he misses a relatively easy shot for him. Pierce has always moved well without the ball, and with a guy like Rondo, you always got to be ready to catch it on a beautiful feed and a cut and a dunk. He's also very clever as he sets a down screen, but then gets a screen himself and pops out. He just couldn't hit these open shots this game. On the post-up, Paul Pierce loves that left block and has done excellent there all year long. Here on a face-up, pull-up, step-back, he nets that easy shot. While Pierce might not be as explosive as he used to be, he still gets to the basket with some crafty moves, and with Jason Collins guarding the basket, he doesn't have as much trouble scoring. On the curl is one of Paul Pierce's favorite ways to score, but he just couldn't knock down open shots this game. In transition, he was merely average during the regular season, but in this playoff series, he's been finishing almost every time. Unfortunately for the Celtics, he couldn't get the 3 ball to go down, and at that point, it's time to curl harder and not settle for the jump shot. And on this nifty play, they do a handoff screen for Paul Pierce, but he has to get to the basket and get a foul here at the least. Instead, he settled for a jumper, and there's good defense by Joe Johnson. From the high post, Paul Pierce opts to try and drive to the basket, but he's forced out of the lane and gets that shot blocked. And on another curl, he gets a nice wide open foul line jumper. He just couldn't make a basket. And down the stretch when they really needed him, watch how he screens the ball and then gets a nice little down screen from KG. He always makes that shot right. Well, not tonight. He was able to make it a little interesting with this screen and roll ISO toward the baseline pullback jumper, but too little, too late. So that was part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 as we show you how Game 2 unfolded and how he was able to hit a lot more shots. Not quite on par with what he's normally used to because he's still missing a lot of open ones and going through long stretches, but when the time comes and they need him in the fourth quarter, he was really crucial in making those shots. So stay tuned for the link down below and on the screen, and we'll see you for the part 2.